Emotions are powerful forces in our lives, influencing our decisions and shaping our happiness. But what if we could learn to master our emotions instead of letting them control us? This is the goal of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to achieve balance and clarity in our inner world. In this video, we will explore 5 Stoic lessons that can help you transform your emotional well-being. If you enjoy these insights, don't forget to subscribe and join us on this journey of self-improvement. Lesson number 1. Focus on what you can control. Suppose you are walking outside and it suddenly starts raining. You can't change the weather, no matter how much you complain or wish for it to stop. The rain is an external event outside of your control, but what you can control is how you react to it. You can choose to find shelter, continue walking, and appreciate the rain, or even dance in it. That choice, that reaction, is up to you. Similarly, imagine you are driving to an important meeting and you get stuck in a traffic jam. You can't make the cars disappear, no matter how angry or anxious you get, but you can control how you respond to the situation. You can use the time to listen to a podcast, practice your presentation in your mind, or simply breathe deeply and stay calm. One of the key insights of Stoicism is that we can only control our own thoughts and actions, not the external world. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, said that we should not worry about things that are outside our control, but focus on how we respond to them. For example, we cannot prevent bad weather, other people's opinions, or unexpected problems. But we can choose how to deal with them, whether with calmness, patience, or courage. So, the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If not, don't waste your energy on it, but concentrate on your attitude and behavior. Remember, you can always adjust your sails, even if you can't change the wind. Stoicism also teaches us that emotions are not part of our essence, but external events that affect us. Imagine that you are sitting by a peaceful lake, and you see different leaves floating on the water. Each leaf represents an emotion: joy, anger, sadness, love. You notice each leaf, observe its color and shape, and then let it go. Emotions are like those leaves. They come and go, and they don't define who you are. For instance, if you have a conflict with a friend, you might feel angry or hurt. But these feelings are not permanent. They are just visitors in your mind. If you let them take over your thoughts, they might lead to actions that you regret later. Instead, Stoicism suggests that you should distance yourself from your emotions, acknowledge them without being overwhelmed by them. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By following this advice, Stoicism helps us to understand that emotions are part of our personal movies, and we can choose how to watch them without being consumed by them. So the next time you feel an emotion rising in you, imagine it as a leaf on the lake. Look at it, learn from it, but remember that you are the calm water underneath, stable and resilient no matter how many leaves pass by. Lesson number 3. Pause and think before you act. Life can be full of situations that challenge our patience and calmness. A rude email from a coworker, a sarcastic comment from a stranger, or even a minor accident can trigger strong emotions. These feelings can make us act impulsively, sometimes leading to regrettable decisions. Stoicism teaches us that we have a powerful tool to avoid this: a pause. A pause is a space between the event and our response. Think about what happens when you accidentally spill a glass of water. You might instinctively feel annoyed, maybe even blaming yourself for being clumsy. But if you take a moment to pause and think, you can change the story. Instead of acting with irritation, you might calmly clean up, realizing that it was just a small mishap. This change might seem trivial, but it is the sum of these moments that determines our overall peace and happiness. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them." This wisdom shows us the power of perspective. Our responses are not only influenced by events, but by how we interpret them. If we can develop the habit of pausing, even for a split second, to think before we act, we give ourselves the opportunity to choose a response that matches our values and long-term well-being. In short, Stoicism encourages us to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Every situation, no matter how good or bad, offers a chance for reflection. By using this power of pause, we can handle life's challenges with more clarity, composure, and wisdom. Lesson number 4. Imagine the worst-case scenarios. It might sound like a pessimistic thing to do, but Stoicism suggests that thinking about possible problems is not about being gloomy. It is a way to appreciate the present and prepare ourselves for the future. Imagine the simple pleasure of spending time with your family or close friends. When you stop to think about how life is uncertain and how things can change, it does not make you sad. Rather, it makes you cherish every joke, every conversation, and every moment even more. You start to see each moment as precious. Every interaction has something special to remember. The famous Stoic thinker Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This idea explains why thinking about potential difficulties can be helpful. When we envision challenges, they become less frightening, and we learn to face them without as much fear. This way, we not only get ready for any troubles, but also reduce the pain they might cause. Life is full of unknowns and surprises, but by thinking ahead and preparing ourselves mentally, we can cope better with whatever comes our way. Stoicism teaches us how to find value in every situation. This philosophy helps us to face life's challenges with calmness and to enjoy every moment. The 5th lesson is to seek virtue above all else. In life, we often get tempted by instant gratification and temporary pleasures. These may seem satisfying at first, but they do not last long. Stoicism guides us to focus on what really matters, the pursuit of virtue. Think about the difference between buying a new gadget that makes you happy for a while and helping someone who needs it. The gadget will soon lose its appeal as newer models come out or you get bored of it. The help you give, based on virtuous action, will give you a deep sense of purpose and lasting happiness. It is like leaving a legacy instead of making a splash. A Stoic emperor and philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that by choosing virtue and moral excellence, we improve our thoughts, actions, and lives. We achieve a level of satisfaction and meaning that cannot be matched by fleeting pleasures. Our pursuit of virtue shapes our character, builds our resilience, and lights our way, especially when we face difficulties in life. True happiness does not come from external things or achievements. Stoicism reminds us that genuine fulfillment and meaning come from developing virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By cultivating these, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also make a positive impact on the world around us. We create a legacy of significance and integrity. Emotions are an important part of life. They add depth, color, and texture to our experiences, but we should not let them control us or determine our destiny. Stoicism gives us valuable tools to help us remember that even when things change around us, we have a solid foundation of wisdom, virtue, and inner strength within us. As you move into the future, keep in mind that each emotion, challenge, and moment of joy presents an opportunity. These opportunities allow for growth, learning, and a deeper commitment to virtuous living. Use the teachings of Stoicism as your guiding principle, steering you towards a life filled with depth, purpose, and unwavering inner tranquility. You possess the capability not only to endure, but to thrive. Approach the world with bravery, and let the wisdom of ancient philosophy be your guiding light. That concludes this video, and you are truly remarkable if you've stayed with me until the end. Please consider subscribing for more content like this. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.